Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your man Legacy the Prince.
Your boy DJ before EY.
Yes, sir. It's a Fresh Leftovers radio show. FlowRadioShow.com. You know the vibes. We live and certified, man. We got a special guest in the building. A living legend. Not too many people can really walk in his shoes with the vocals now. Not too many. I don't know five that can get close. Probably Tasha Cobb in them.
Tasha gonna get me.
Probably Fred Hammond though. That's about it.
There it is.
Listen, man, we got the living legend Scootie Wop in the building, man.
What's up? What's going on, fam? How y'all
Hey,
feeling?
man, doing good, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I can't complain. You know,
Man.
I'm alive and, it's breath in my body. So
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. God is great.
Man, glad to have you, man. Like I was telling you earlier, man, it's so crazy sometimes when you kind of speak certain things into the atmosphere and then it actually happened. You be like, yo. Because I remember, man, when I forgot what song it was, and I was trying to think about it, man, but I was like, yo, who's this guy? And then DJ told me it was Scootie Wop. I was like, word. I was like, yo, man, well, we going to interview him one day.
One
bro.
day.
We going to get him one day. And that was like at the inception of Fresh Leftovers. And it's here now, man. It's crazy.
Gotta put the hands up.
Man, yo. So how you feeling, man? How you been?
I've been real well. I'm a newlywed, so that's been a journey in itself.
Yes, sir.
A journey in itself. Like a lot of this discipline and being unselfish with my time, like it's really rejuvenating. So I feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I feel lighter. I've been working out a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't worked
it's a
out.
good feeling.
That's what I hate, bro. This man was... Bro, I was like, I'm in the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
This man ain't lift not one weight.
It
Lost
was
like
just-
62 pounds.
Was it
bro.
like portion control? Was that what it was? Man, never mind. We you need to
don't
write a
make
book.
sense.
Ain't no way you did that.
Like, it don't make sense. I was like, yo, and I'm in the gym mad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to do all of this.
Yeah.
DJ sleep.
He's gaining weight. I'm just
You just got a fast metabolism.
Man, he's
I
just
was
disciplined.
Yeah.
Now I was
You
fast.
fasting.
I did
Okay.
a 7-week fast the first time.
Woo. He disciplined, man.
Like, that was,
metabolism?
it was a
Give him the sauce later, bro. Give him the
I got
sauce
you.
later. Give him the sauce later. Give him the sauce later. So how long you been married, Scootie?
Just under 6 months.
Okay,
So we
okay,
got married July 23rd on my wife's birthday.
oh wow.
I'm saying?
Oh,
So
dang,
I can't forget that.
that's a double.
Otherwise, it's over with. Yeah.
man.
You
Yeah,
gotta have
but
two presents.
a beautiful day out there in Toronto.
Yeah. So how is it with your wife being on? And you said she's from Toronto, right?
Yeah, she's from Toronto.
Hey, okay. So how is it like? How's the dynamic of that? I
Um,
know that gotta be tough.
they're very like straightforward. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that they speak, and I felt like that was a barrier in the beginning. Whenever we was talking, I was like, "Dang, are we beefing right now? Like, why are you talking to me like that?" And she like, "Nah, this is just how we talk. It's out of love." I'm like, "Oh, okay." It's like joining for us, you know.
Yeah.
So, but they're very nice people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Always smiling, always want to talk, chop it up with you.
That's good.
So yeah, it's a good dynamic.
I know
I like Toronto.
It's cold not right now though.
Not right now. I don't like the weather right now,
Not
but
right now,
I
though.
like the space. I do. I do.
How is it being married as an artist? And you said, getting used to that time, like balancing the time. How has that been like these first few months?
I feel like the first few months has been like strictly dedicate my time to my wife, you know what I'm saying, so that we can get our dynamic right first. Our communication right first before I start venturing out. So I've turned down a lot of shows in the last 6 months, 5-6 months, because I'm like, if it's gonna put me away from my wife and we ain't clear some stuff up, you know what I'm saying, let's just go ahead and put that to the side, because this my first ministry, till them kid pop up, but first
Hey, man, y'all enjoy yourself for a while.
Yeah, take your time, Scooty.
Yeah.
Take your time. I got a little 3-year-old and she bully me every day.
Yeah, I'll probably have a bully on my hands too, man.
You got two.
And God's timing though.
Yeah,
God's
God's
time. God's time.
Yeah.
It'll happen, bro. That's good. That's good to hear that. I that's different. Some people aren't turning shows down for that.
Nah. It's crazy. A lot of people probably wouldn't. Honestly, it's a different level of discipline.
Yeah.
A different level of self-denial. I know you spoke about being, a lot of self-denial. What has that looked like for you in this season?
It's been actually not holding my tongue. So like my wife, she wants me to communicate to her. You know what I'm saying? Usually I'm like, I just brush something off. I shrug it off. It really ain't that deep. Because I don't always want to react with my emotions. Yep. But she wants me to speak. Yep. So it's like now I take the time to like, you know, decipher what it is I'm feeling. You know, then I give it to her through a filter of edification. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to make sure what I say is edifying and it shows that I'm understanding her. You know what I'm saying? Versus just like, well, this is what I felt. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Yeah. But it's been a lot of speak. All right, listen. Seek to understand before being understood. So that's been the key right there.
That's good. I like that. Seek to understand before being understood. Yeah. That's powerful.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
25.
Oh, that's,
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't learned that till still haven't.
Don't talk to me no more, legacy.
Oh man,
after today, bro. Don't talk to me no more time. Did you listen?
Yeah. I rewind. I heard what Scootie said. I rewind.
Some wisdom over here, bro. I hope people listen to that.
Nah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. So I know a lot of times people see the artist Scootie Wop, right? That's how I got introduced to you, right? Through the music.
Yeah.
But we want to, because it's your first time here on Fresh Leftovers, we want to run the story back.
Run it back.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What was life like for Scootie Wop as a kid, just coming up and just, you know, the journey into your Christianity and just so on and so forth into the music. Like, what was that like?
Life was not, I wouldn't say it was a lot simpler. You know, I grew up a military brat. So my father was a Marine, so we moved a lot. Like a whole lot, you know, so to the point where it was like I needed to like really put out that effort to make connections with people because I don't know when we're gonna move again. So life for me was like just trying to adapt to my surroundings. I felt like I could mesh well with a lot of different groups of people. So even like now when it comes to music, like there's no genre or space that I can't really connect with because I've been around just about everything. You know, I played sports. Everybody kind of played sports growing up. I played football, basketball. I did field, kickboxing. So I did that for a little bit, but it was really just like trying to understand who God was. But my mom was already force feeding it to me, so I wasn't really receiving it in a way. I was just playing church. You know, my mom was a youth pastor. My dad was a armor bearer. And he was supposed to be the next pastor up, but they ended up splitting. And we had to move from Virginia back to South Carolina. And that's what kind of deterred me from the church. You know what I'm saying?
The split between the two?
The split, because I'm like, at a younger age, I'm like, God, if this is your servant and he made me feel this way and like kind of ditched his family, why should I serve you?
Wow.
So that was like my big beef with God for such a long time, for like 7-8 years.
Wow.
Once I could drive, I say this all the time, once I got my license and I could drive, I was not in church.
Oh yeah.
I was out there doing hood rat stuff with my hood rat friends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was just a lot of that and a lot of like drug abuse. I was selling, but I think I was taking more than I was selling. You know what I'm saying? I was
smoking.
Yeah.
What you was selling?
Yeah, I was selling pills. I was selling tree, a little bit of coke. A little bit of coke. I was like,
so you said you was taking more. Hold on, wait. Let me walk him into it. Let me walk him into it. So you said you was taking. You did coke as well?
Nah, I ain't.
Okay.
Well, because you said one time.
He sneezed.
One time. Yeah.
Okay.
But after I was like, nah, that ain't it. But pills and stuff, like I was real heavy on pills, like
okay.
Oxycontins, hydrocodone,
I know about
Percocets.
Yeah.
Tramadol, like the muscle relaxers. Like it got to that point where I was just taking ibuprofen.
Crush that up with a little bit of that.
Anything that made me feel good and kind of block out what I was really dealing with.
So what was the major block out? Like what were you trying to block out?
Feeling like I wasn't wanted. You know, like my mom did the best that she could. Yeah. But it's something about a father figure. And I grew up without my grandpa too. So my grandpa passed when I was 8. Yeah. So I don't have too many memories of going to talk to G-Pops. You know what I'm saying? Once he passed, like the family kind of just broke apart. So
I think it's important as adults, especially future father.
Yeah.
That children are the closest thing they see to God, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's very, very important. I don't like to play around in church thing. Families. I don't know how to do it, but church, everything is good. The perception is fine, but at home it ain't.
Yeah.
And then at home, where everything matters the most, is where the kids see everything. Yeah. And that's why we have the issues in church with the younger people at times because of that. Yep. Because we see the reality while everybody see the facade. We see the reality, and it's like, man, I don't even want it. If that's what God look like, I don't want it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But what's your relationship with your father now, though? Now,
we text like once a week. Okay. Once I gave my life to Christ at 19, I'm 25 now. God really put it on my heart to like mend that. Okay. And your healing isn't precedented off of if somebody else were to tell you they sorry. What we're called to do is tell people if they've wronged you. Yeah. And that's helping them to be a better version of themselves. Having a mature conversation, like, hey, like at first we had just some hashing out conversations when I was young, hot-headed, everything like that. Yeah. But then now that I'm a lot more mature, it was like, look, it hurt me a lot to grow up without a father, and it hurt me a lot to see you, in a sense, turn your back on the church. At least in my perception, that's what it was. Right. And it's like that's probably starting the healing for him. Right. Because now he's like, dang, okay, I see that I've hurt somebody else, but I didn't know how or what I was specifically doing that had me in such a rut that I am right now. And now they know where they can pinpoint a lot of the stuff. So, yeah, we're good now. Not the best, but this year I'm really focusing on, hey, let me just call Pops right quick. Let me just tap in. Let me link up with Pops. Let me fly out, stuff like that. That's good. I'm for it. Because I want my kids to see their grandparents too.
Yeah, because
that missing piece he said he was missing right there.
Yeah, because there's a saying that says trauma, you can't help the trauma that was done to you, but the healing is your responsibility. Yeah. And that's so powerful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, even in that case, he's probably, or a lot of times, the parents in the situation have a lot of self-condemnation because they feel like the child won't forgive them. Yeah. So it's like, why should I forgive? You know what I'm saying? It's like a cycle, even that by itself. Yeah. So that's why, when the Bible speaks about forgiveness, it's so powerful, man. That's super, super, super
still
powerful.
Gotta continue that conversation, though.
Need that.
Oh, yeah. Forgiveness is crazy powerful, yo. Yeah. It's crazy powerful. Crazy, crazy powerful, man.
So, real quick, man, like, that time frame, I know parents put up, and then you guys back at South Carolina, you getting into the whatever after church, I mean, not in church since you're driving now. Yeah.
Bump Jesus, right?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
For real.
Where did the music come into play?
Music came into play. It actually came in super early. Then it was like this really big gap. So my older brother Kyle, love you, boy. He actually gave me. It was like a CD that you could plug into your laptop. And I had like a little Acer laptop. It was like $200. You had a little attachment that you can burn CDs on. So I was doing that too. I was burning CDs.
What CD you can plug into your laptop?
Yeah. I was burning CDs like crazy. So he gave me that. I don't know what it was to this day. It might have been Audacity. I have no idea. But it was like all these drum loops that were already there and all these instrumental loops that were already there. And he was like, yeah, just make beats, little homie. You know what I'm saying? Just, type in. I was like, all right, cool. So I just was moving stuff around, and we would make look like, if I hear them beats now, horrible. But
Fruity Loop, the little Fruity Loop beats.
Man, it wasn't even Fruity Loop beats. It was Audacity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Fruity Loop. I'm still on Fruity Loops right now.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. FL, if you watching this. No, Fruity Loop, but like it was that time. I ended up breaking my leg my senior year. In like 6 different places. I was playing football. It was a rivalry game on TV. It was just a whole lot going on. And the school actually gave us like county laptops. And for some odd reason, it was 2 apps that was on that laptop. One was Five Nights at Freddy's. It was like a scary game. And then the other one was FL Studio.
Really?
Yeah. So I just started messing around with it. Shout out to my boy Kid Rich, Talib. He was the one that actually put me on to like really making beats. So I started making beats 2016 at the Boys and Girls Club. Yeah. So they had a studio, everything at the Boys and Girls Club. So I was going, just making beats, day after day. I was just copying beats. Like I would hear one by like Young Chop or somebody like that. This was the Chief Keef era. So I would hear a Young Chop beat, and I would just remake that, and that's how I started making beats.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Because I want to go back to the broke leg situation. That's
He
crazy.
skipped over that real quick.
Yeah, it was just like 6 places?
Hit a couple flips in the air or something. I don't know.
Shee. He must have really been mad at you.
Bro.
Yeah. It didn't even hurt for real. It was just like the shock. Because like I'm lead blocking, and I feel the helmet go through my leg, right?
What?
Jesus.
I feel it, and I hear the crack and the pop. I'm like, okay, I definitely broke it. But I'm thinking maybe it's like, a little like
Clean
two. So I'm like, cool, I should be able to like get up on one leg. Like it was like a question mark, and the foot was turned inside.
Yo, I got
my leg was gone.
This video, bro.
My leg was gone, bro.
For real?
Yeah, it was gone.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. Look, man, we got more with Scootie Wop when we come back, man. So y'all keep it locked. It's the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show.
And if I ain't okay, I bet I'm alright. I been through the darkness, I won't all the lie. I had the bad brothers praying for their mothers. I got some real questions, do they really love us? Even though we be outside, we still blood covered. When you suffer in the gutter, it just make you tougher. They said we couldn't recover, gotta eat them worse for supper. The way we bounce back like it's rubber, now they tapping like a puddle. Jesus raining, we just walking in the puddles. It's a climb to the top like Rapunzel, we made a bundle, we just pray to be humble, Lord forgive us when we stumble and fall.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your man, Legacy the Prince.
It's your boy DJ B4EY.
Yes, sir. It's the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show, flowradioshow.com. You know the vibes. We live and certified, baby. We got Scootie Wop in the building.
Certified.
Crazy. Yeah. The legend himself, man.
Sir.
Crazy. So I know you said you broke your leg, man. Six places?
Clean.
Jesus.
Clean break.
Clean.
So how was that when you kind of came to a realization that football was over, man? Because I know that must have been crazy.
I think that's when I first showed emotion. Because it was like this was something that I was starting to gain like my identity in. Which was super unhealthy now looking back. But like that was my like, oh yeah, that's E-Man. He lift the whole gym out. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing this, that, and the third. He go to all the camp, this, that, and the third. So it was like once I saw that was kind of it. I was like, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
I can't because I can't play basketball. I'm not gonna be able to make it for that season. Even if I did finish physical therapy, like my legs wasn't gonna be the same.
Like 100% at the moment.
Yeah, throwing shot put and discus, like you need your legs. So I'm like, a lot of my strength came from my legs. You know what I'm saying? I squatted a lot. So
you was throwing shot puts, bro?
Yeah. Shot puts, disc, high jump, like we was doing all that.
What's the high?
The highest, dang.
Not the pole. I'm thinking pole thing. I don't know why I went there.
Nah, I can't do the pole. Nah, I don't trust them joints. What? To see how it been like?
Bro, I've seen some people come back down on the pole, bro.
Turn into a lollipop. That ain't me, player. That ain't me, player.
Some Mexican candy, boy. I'm sorry. Oh man. So after football was gone, that's when you transitioned into music?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in bed for like a long time, so
yeah,
it was just making beats, eating food.
So did you start off? Did you start off on like? Because I know this is kind of like your rebellious phase, though, right?
Yeah.
Did you start off in secular music, or you?
Yeah, I did SoundCloud stuff. I don't even know if that really counts. I had like 3 songs that I did with my homeboy Double F, Frankie. That's my brother.
Still on SoundCloud?
Still on SoundCloud. It's not under Scootie Wop though. It's under Party Boy. So we was doing all that just because I was just partying, turned up. Like listening back to that stuff, I'm like, what was he talking about? It was real though.
So I was reading here on Rapzilla. It spoke about a near-death experience that you had that kind of changed the trajectory of where you was going.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
It was September 8th, the day before my little sister's birthday. Wow. Love you, Emerald. I was with my homies and one of my homegirls on the beach and just mixed a bunch of Xanax with some Sprite. Nothing else to like make it taste good. I was just teed up late night. It was probably like 11, 12 o'clock. I took my partners back home on the island, but my homegirl, she stayed in Beaufort, which is like 45 minutes away. So Xanax is a crazy drug, that's to help people, like calm down if they're having like panic attacks, anxiety, high anxiety. I don't got none of that. It just make you sluggish,
Yeah.
So I took her home And her mom was like, you know, you can stay here. Like, either she saw the way I looked in my face, because it takes the life from you if you don't need to take it, or what. But I was like really resistant. Like, nah. And I'm in my head like, y'all trying to set me up, da da da. And like, that family loved me, but I'm off Xanax, so like, you really not in control of what you thinking.
Wow.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just drive back home. So I got maybe 30 minutes into the drive, and I remember just kind of like falling asleep behind the wheel. And I woke up in the median, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, dang, what's going on? Car totaled, everything, but I had no scratches for real. No scratches. I called my mama. I was still kind of like under the drugs, but I'm definitely awake now because my heart rate going through the roof. And she came and picked me up, and she was like, I just want you to give God 1 year of your life. She was asking me that for like 4 or 5 years. Just give God 1 year. 1 year. And the next year, 1 year. And I'm like, I got you. Then the next year, 1 year. I got you.
Okay, mama.
So this was like, you know what? I almost died on my sister's birthday. Yeah. I'm going to give God 1 year.
What year was this?
This was 2018. Yeah.
Are you following, bro?
Yeah. 28. No, it might have been 2017.
It's either
2017. When did I go to college? I went to college 2018, 2019. Yeah, so it was 2017. Yeah.
So how was the because you know a lot of our Christian brothers and sisters struggle with drug use still.
Yeah.
How was the transition out of that for you when you gave your life to Christ? What advice can you give them?
Of course, you're still gonna have wants. Like, I don't feel like I was like really fiending for it.
Yeah.
But I just took a long look in the mirror, and I'm like, this isn't what's helping me. I keep ending up back in the same place. Like, I smoke and I'm high and I'm grooving, and then an hour later, like, I'm right back where I started. One, as a financial thing, you spending $20 on a gram. If you don't know the person, maybe 15 for a gram. But if you're spending that much and you smoking 3-4 times a day, and then you do that times 7, and then you do that times the month, like, financially, that don't make no sense. Like, it's drying you out, literally. Like, your body it's only looking for a dopamine hit, and once you don't get it, you feel like your whole world is crashing. Like, I really tried God. I tried Jesus. And he calls for us to sanctify ourselves. So it's turning away from the filthiness. What I would tell the people is the message of grace. So a lot of people end the definition of grace at, like, okay, it was the abolishing or the getting rid of the law and stuff like that in the Bible. And, you know, you had the Pharisees and all this political stuff happening in the Bible, where it's like people felt their works were going to get them into heaven.
Right.
But going even further, like, when you talk about reverence, utmost respect for God, even farther than that, being in awe of God. So, like, coming to him trembling, not being scared of him, but having a true fear of God is knowing that grace also empowers you to do things that you couldn't do inside of your fleshly self, that you couldn't do in your own might, in your own will. That's what grace is. Like, it's the power as well. And it's a Greek translation that actually translated that way. I got to pull it back up in my book, but knowing that it's not just he saved you, but you can still go back into your old life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's knowing that grace is actually empowering you to do things that you could have never did in your own strength. So,
right. So this is so when your mom said try God for a year, you say, all right, cool. This is like the last year of high school, pretty much. Right?
Yeah.
What was that year like? Were you seriously giving it your all to God? Like, what was that process for that year?
That's good.
What solidified? Like, you know what, I did it, but like, it was some things along that journey. Like, what was that journey like though?
The journey really started in Atlanta, Georgia. 2018, I went to a school called Atlanta Leadership College, out there based out of Victory World Church. It's not a school anymore. Some stuff happened, but I remember that first half of the year all the way up to about November, I was like purposely trying to get myself kicked out of this school because the love felt so fake. Like, we are all dealing with stuff. How are you smiling at me all the time and saying I love you, but like get out my face? This don't feel real.
Sound like Ira.
Yeah. So I'm like, man, I need to get away from this, but it's the love that continued to pursue after me, and they were showing me what God is doing on such a small scale, and even that small scale that man showed to me, it was so huge to me. So I was like, dang, I need to give God a lot more. So from November of 2018 all the way to July, like I was in my word and I was volunteering and truly becoming a servant at heart. You know what I'm saying? We was popping out to like the homeless shelters, all of that. We was Skid Row, whatever it is, you name it. Like we were out there and just seeing people's lives and what could have been if somebody would have just listened to them. So that was like the axis point in my life. 2018. In 2019, now I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm solid. Like I got my word on me. I keep it on me wherever I go. You know, I'm in traffic, rolling the window down, telling people about God. I'm at the gas station telling people about God.
This in Atlanta too?
This in Atlanta. Right. So I'm like
that's why I had to ask.
I'm in the A with it. So I'm like, I got saved in Atlanta and was like really stepping in the streets in Atlanta for Christ. I met Scott Free with Crossover, and like that just further solidified it.
Yeah.
But there was a dark place where I ended up not coming back to the school 2020, and I kind of fell back into that addiction again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had this whole episode where it felt like the devil was literally trying to like take me under.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bad trip, but like this was really like a spiritual attack. Yeah. And I felt the arms like clutching me, and I'm sinking into the bed, and I wake up and I go to my mom's room. I'm like, Mama, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. So all of this is going on, and like she just put her hand on my chest. She's like, you fine. And then I was like, whew. And then maybe like 5 minutes later, I get back up. You know, I'm not telling you the whole truth. This is what happened. I took these drugs on purpose. It wasn't on accident.
Yeah.
So now I just get to praying, and she praying for me. And I go to the shower, and I'm thinking now what I took is laced, because I keep thinking the same thoughts over and over and over. I can't break out of this loop. Like, I'm like, oh, no, I'm tripping. 2 minutes later, yeah, man, no, I'm tripping. Oh, I just said that. So it was like I was doing that for like 5 minutes in the shower. Mama cut the cold water on, shake it off, and then I'm still like kind of high. So I go to the toilet, I throw up for like 3 hours.
God damn.
Yeah, it was real. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened was I was out of this bubble of we were in church 7 days a week for the school. Now I'm back on my own.
Yeah.
And it's like the enemy there, you don't got a bunch of people directly in front of you that's covering you in prayer. So but 2018 was like the stepper year.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's almost something that Leah had said when she came back for a while for her, you know, her break, where she's been involved in this. They've been praying, they've been taught, they've been receiving all this stuff, and then they come back to reality. You know what I'm saying? Where there's not that constant situation you got going on. You have to now like regurgitate all the stuff you learned, and you got to put into action. Everything that you've been taught in whatever case.
You got to be intentional now.
Yeah.
It's not on autopilot.
It's not.
You the one flying it
It's
now.
you.
You out here for sure.
So did your mom send you to this school?
Yeah, my mom sent me.
So when I guess that last year or something, you said 2019, 2020, whatever. Yeah. Something happened where it closed or whatever, and you had to go back home.
So what happened was, I actually went back home that summer before the school shut down.
Okay.
Because I felt God was telling me strongly in my spirit to pursue music now. And the school was like, nah, you need more time to, figure out what it is you want to do and spend more time with God, and you need to stay with us. And I was like, no, like I'm not coming back. And then something crazy happened that next school year, and it was like a great falling away. But I kept mine.
Were you still doing producer? You had to have your producer hat on while you was in the school? Mm-hmm. So when you met Scott and them, you were still doing things with them as well?
Yeah. I wasn't making anything with them, but I was just like sending beats, and we were sending songs to the radio station.
Okay.
But Scott saw me when we were like out in the trenches just serving.
Yeah.
So that's what really like drew us together. But yeah, I wasn't doing too much.
Okay.
I tried to make it take a back seat.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just focus crazy on God, bro.
So now you my fault, Eva, you had.
No, you good. You go.
So I'm saying now, so now you transition into music fully.
Yep.
Right. Mm-hmm. What was that like? Because every artist got their own like. What was that like?
Yeah. So I actually transitioned full time into music twice. So the first time,
the first time in the hospital.
The first time didn't work. So
okay.
I was like, you know what, God, I'm gonna give you 110%. Like I'm locked in with you. I'm gonna quit my job and I'm just gonna make music for
this
Christ.
Was that second time.
This was the first time.
Oh,
yeah,
shoot.
This was the first time. So I did that for like 2 weeks.
With no job, bro?
Yeah.
I'm gone. Watch this.
Look, I came right back. I was like, yeah, I guess I gotta go back to work. Yeah, I was making like $800 a month. For real. So
what? Music?
No, like regular work.
Okay.
So
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I was making less than that with music. So like,
it
was like I'm making more at my job. So I just went back.
Yeah.
And I was there for like another year and a half, and then like the wheels really started moving. But it wasn't like, oh, I'm making 15, 20 racks. I'm comfortable. It was still like,
it's a slow process.
Yeah, but I remember getting on IG Live, crying on IG Live because like God was really telling me to do this. And this job that I had now like was super flexible with my schedule and everything. They were nice. But at the same time, like schedules will start to conflict. So now I'm starting to get booked for more shows, like opening, you know what I'm saying?
And this is full artist mode, not just producing.
Yeah, this is full artist mode. So like I don't even think I have like 10 songs out for real. But God was really pushing me this time because he was putting people around me that have done it, and they're like, we want to take you on a journey. So I was like, all right, cool.
Who were some of those people?
Wes Ryder, my boy Wesley Smith. Shout out to Weird or Good, songwriting production team. I seen Breeze doing it, you know, and like me and him would chop it up. And I remember having that conversation with him too, like whenever he was about to transition.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, watching him do it was like a true blessing. My boy Dion, the rich one. He was another one, like very business minded, and he made that transition early. So I was like, you know what, people around me are doing it, so it's possible.
Right.
Like, don't think that it's impossible. Just don't compare your walk to theirs. So I quit the second time. I cried on IG Live. I still have it on my Instagram, you know, under my
They find that links.
Under my IG, under my live videos, and
but that's cool.
That's been up like 3 years.
So ever since then, straight full time artist.
Yep.
What does your preparation process look like getting into the studio? Because we live in a generation where it's like I call it hot pocket music. You know what I'm saying? They just pull it out. They just pull a hot pocket out, throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds,
with
2
no
minutes.
sleeve.
No, and then they just take it out with no mitts on. It's hot. Like it's hot. They just, you know what I mean? And the music doesn't really have like substance to it.
Yeah.
Cause the thing about your music is the substance.
Yeah, facts.
It's not just he just jumped in the studio and just dropped something and came out. Like even Breeze music is substance.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when there's a CHH artist who spends time in the holy place.
Yeah.
It's not just, I'm doing this for fun.
Right.
Or I'm doing it for the clout.
Right.
I'm writing music from my holy place, my secret place with God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what does that process look like for you?
Now it's been a lot more refined. I feel like honestly when I was earlier in my career, like 2 years ago, it was really kind of like hot pocket music, but it was like I spent the time picking out all the ingredients, you know, that I wanted in this hot pocket.
Gotcha.
And it's like I got these ingredients from Target instead of Walmart.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But then it still came out quick. But it was like praying, I would read. I like reading through Psalms a lot because I feel like
that makes sense.
David gives you a whole lot of emotions. You know what I'm saying? You look at Ecclesiastes, whole lot of emotions. You look at Proverbs, just with the knowledge and the gems that's in there.
Facts. Love Proverbs.
So like reading the word, the Gospels, of course. Like we got some Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, so gotta read those.
Automatic.
Automatic, you know what I'm saying? So I would just pray, you know, I would take my time, just kind of relax. I make all my own beats, I mix myself, I engineer, I record myself. So it's no pressure to like be in the studio and be on the time crunch. I think that's been my blessing right there. Is that like I had a lot more time to get reps in. So
and even from the Hot Pocket topic, right?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily from the quickness of how music is done. It's like, for me, it's the substance.
It's the substance.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they just go in there and they just talk whatever.
Yeah.
And they just rhyme some words. It sound lame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then they ask all their friends in the studio, it doesn't sound good. Everybody nod their head.
They gonna say yeah.
And they not, you ask Leg gonna tell you. Nah, that ain't there, bro.
I even feel like early in my career, a lot of my stuff wasn't that much substance. You know, like it was a knowledge that I already knew, and I'm just recycling that. You know, but now,
but I'm gonna give you credit though. Like a lot of your like fun tracks were still dope.
Yeah, appreciate that.
What? Like
Scootie been dropping bops, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
dropping bops for a minute.
I be playing them joints at secular events, bro.
Yes.
Kids don't know about kids. Adults
they
don't
still moving,
bro.
Yeah.
What? It's going crazy.
That's a blessing.
Leg said.
Going in.
That's a blessing,
bro.
Going in. I've witnessed this.
I'm telling you, bro.
They don't know the difference. Like not from that, not in a bad way.
Yeah, for sure. I feel it.
But it translates so well.
You got a great, fun, high energy song, but it still it has the substance behind it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I hear a lot of artists, like it was one year I was trying to do a mixtape. And I'm like, I need this time I'm doing mistaken mixtape. I want it to be substance though. Like I want it to be super hard, but but with substance.
I'm following it.
And I couldn't, like, that year is like, it was like the year of no substance in that summertime era. I was like, bro, it's not. I get it summertime, you're gonna have some bops for summertime, I get it, but I couldn't really like put some things together. It could have been me or, bro, I was like really pulling like, nah, it's not it. I can't do that right now.
Facts.
But yeah, man.
So
I give you definitely, I want to give you kudos for that, bro, because that's dope. I got a whole play. I was
big fat
2819. I was making a playlist. I was like, I got too many of them Vert Boys in here. Let me check them out. I'll tell you, it's just.
Speaking of the Vert Boys, man, we gonna talk about how y'all ended up linking up all together when we come back. We gonna run off on a break real quick. We got more with Scootie Wop when we come back. So y'all keep it locked.
It ain't even secret, I need Jesus, I can't be without him. Wake up in the morning, couldn't breathe without him. You said you doubt him, ain't no way that you could think without him. To be honest, I can't do a single thing without him. Love, the realest you ever seen, well actually never seen. If you look at my life, you can find you some evidence. And the reason that heaven sings, as we stomp on the devil, he looking embarrassing. Might just get me a paraclete, cause I'm filled with the paraclete. Holy Spirit inside me is holy ground at my feet. That was Greek, don't need a translation to show that I'm weak. No shame in admitting my power's not me. I'm just like a Tesla, this car ain't gonna get me nowhere if my battery's sitting on E. I link with the Father, he showed me the source of my problems is really just trusting in me. And not putting all of my faith in the one with the keys. I'm talking about.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your man, Legacy the Prince.
Your boy DJ B4EY.
Yes, sir. It's the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show, flowradioshow.com. You know the vibes. We live and certified. We got Scootie Wop in the building, still kicking it with us.
We still here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We just had a whole little moment behind the scenes. Yeah, man. It was great, man.
Gotta be tapped in.
Yeah, yo, the spirit be moving. I forgot what we was talking about before we went on break.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about a couple things. I remember now. It came back quick, bro. Vert.
Oh yeah, Vert.
Yeah.
All right, so now you're on a journey of producing your own music, putting music out, so on and so forth. Slowly, just out in the community, touching people and just getting out there and doing God's work. Come on, man. Pause. My fault, man.
It's cool. Hey, right quick. It's crazy that like the way that we talk to each other as believers, people outside are like, what are they? Yeah,
but they don't get it.
Yeah, he touched me and it just changed my life. I'm like, what?
Hey, yo.
What? It's different on this side.
Point to where he touched you.
Right.
Got the little doll out.
It's different.
Nah, man, just getting out, man, and ministering to the people, man. And how did you link up with Vert Mob? Cause y'all.
Nah, how did y'all put that together?
Yeah. I think God-fearing honestly is the one that like initiated it.
Really?
But Breeze was the one that stamped it. Cause originally it was just me, Breeze, and God-fearing. So the song Slide Music 2, it was just supposed to be me and God-fearing.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
It's right here.
It's right there.
Run it one time. that song,
that 5-minute long song.
Nah, that song tough, bro.
Yeah,
it's all good. It's all good, man.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
full of my dogs, on with the game. We gon' slide. Bro, hit my phone, ain't no question. I'm gon' ride. I go to war with anybody, long as game by my side.
Cut it off, DJ. Cut it off, man. Cut it off, man.
That's the longest song ever for us. That's 5 minutes.
Fire. Yeah, it's about.
But me and God Fearing, we actually linked up just on the internet. Like,
that's crazy.
I heard his stuff on SoundCloud, like shuffling. I was like, dang, bro, fire. So he hit me up. He was like, yeah, let's work. So I recorded that verse and the hook, and I sent it to him. He had it done in like a day.
Oh, maybe. He did?
Yeah, he had it
in
finished. Yeah, it was done. I know. I know. So he had it done super quick, and then I was like, all right, bet, like let's get the cover art and let's load it up. He was like, nah, let's get my boy on there, Big Breeze. I was like, who you talking about? So then he sent me his page. I was like, oh, I met bro like a year ago at A3C. Like we was both just kind of mean mugging each other at this Christian rap event.
Yo, that is funny.
He was just standing across the room, like, just like, yeah. And I was like, all right, yeah. I'm a Carolina boy, so like at the end of the night, like I walked over and said, what's up to him? Yeah, you know, I make music. He's like, yeah, me too. All right, tap in, shout it. All right, cool. So we tapped in. And we ain't really talk much after that until we recorded Slide. He sent his verse like the next day again. So the song was done in less than a week. We playing the music video with Ray Knowledge. Shout out to the film Go.
Ray Cole.
That boy's crazy. And he seen me since the beginning. Like he knew me when I was with Scott Free and all of them. So before I started rapping. So
now he in Florida now.
Yeah, he out there. He out there, you know, in the water. Yeah.
That Florida water. That Florida water.
So he shot the video, and that was our first time. Like when you watch that video, that was our first time all meeting together. But it was like just this chemistry off the rip. Like we was all just turned.
I thought y'all was been knowing each other for a while.
Yeah, that was our first time meeting. Then we got something to eat that night. You know, Ray had us out there in the hot sun. Of course. Bree was like, we gotta go to this wing spot, bro. Gotta take it to the wing. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to him. He from the A. You know? So yeah, that was like the start of
Took in the A-Town wings?
Yeah. Oh, was it A-Town? Nah, it was one of them spots like
on the west side?
You gotta be with Breeze to go
to.
Yeah.
Venetian. It was out there in Venetian. That's wild.
Yeah, we knocked that mug out, and then it was like maybe like 5-6 months later. You know, we performed at Holy Smoke together, and we only had like 2 or 3 songs together, and we did those, and then we did like our individual songs, and then we fast forward a little bit more, and Hovey actually invited us to do a session with him at Reach. So we did was it a 16-hour? I think it was a 16-hour session with Hovey, no sleep. You know, the sun was out when we got there, and the sun was out when we left. And that song will never be released.
What you mean?
It just wasn't hitting, like. But
for real?
It wasn't. But we were having fun. But it was like it wasn't a hit. You know.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's still early in their career. But after that, we took the picture in front of the R, and then Breeze was like, "Yeah, that's the Vert Mob." And dude was like, "Okay." All right, we the Vert Mob then. Like we already posted a picture and told everybody. So
yeah,
you know. And then Ace also played a huge part. He was like, "Man, y'all should be a group. Y'all should be." He just kept saying it. Y'all should be a group since we got into the building to when we left. Y'all think about it. Be a group. That's the A&R in them, man.
Yeah, Ace was up here a couple months ago.
For real.
Yeah. We had the whole squad here.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
that was it.
Nah, Vert Mob tough, yo.
Yeah.
Vert Mob tough. And there's a lot there's an ego death that has to happen when it comes to guys coming together like that.
Yeah.
And you can tell that the forefront of it is this Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
So it don't even feel like y'all be. I mean, of course, we all gonna have problems. You know,
yeah,
we
of
all
course
gonna get into it.
Yeah.
But you could tell. You could tell that.
Me and him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
well, not all the time. But
no.
We have moments.
True.
Moments.
Mine?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said his moments. I'm like,
I said,
put it on me.
It's all you, brother. Never me.
Nah, man, but you could tell, man, the vibe is, the chemistry is there,
yeah.
And then everybody moves and support each other. It's dope, man.
Yeah,
it's dope to see.
Yeah.
It's dope to see. It's
Rock
dope to
them
see.
boys.
Facts.
T. Carroll too. He was like the newest member.
Yeah.
His story was hilarious because like we was all in Miami shooting videos for Vert Music. So the Vert Music video.
Yeah.
He was there for that. We was there for like a weekend. And I remember, not God-fearing Breeze was like, yeah, I got one of my shawties, man. He just gonna pull up on us and kick it with us. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He paid his way. He doing his thing.
Yeah.
So he just gonna pull up. And then as soon as he get there, he was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna stand shawty Vert. I was like, well, that's just how it works. So
welcome. I'm Scootie.
Yeah, like, nice to meet you, bro. You know, so but that's my boy. Me and TJ used to live together for like a year and a half this past year.
Wow.
For real?
Shout out to Cherry Hill. Yeah, like in Florida. Like he opened up his home, him, Andrew Paul, the one that shoot my videos, we stayed together. My boy X, like we all stayed in Southwest Florida. Yeah.
That's amazing, yo. So how did you because I know you've got a all right. So who are some dope artists you've gotten a chance to outside of Vert? Like who's some of the OGs you've been able to work alongside with?
The OGs,
Forerunners as I call them.
Yeah, you got Cray. You know, I've written for Cray. Couple songs with Cray. KB, super solid.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget that one.
KB, sure. You got Flame.
OG.
You got Flame. You got Tadashi.
OG. Legend.
You got Swoop.
Swoop,
Yeah,
baby?
yeah, his last album that just dropped.
Yo, that's crazy.
Got Swoop. I haven't worked with Bizzle, but we went on tour together. Like that's the big homie Bizzle, Dayton.
Yeah.
All the God Over Money.
You
know, they super solid.
How'd you end up linking with them guys?
Man.
Because I know it had to be one moment. Was it the Hovey moment that just kind of set the domino off? Or was it just like
it was actually it was a summer playlist. So I did stick with Rockstar JT, Deuce, and Man. Yeah, so like I remember I hopped on a phone call right quick with JT. He FaceTimed me and there was another number in there and it was Hovey. He was like, yo, I think y'all should do this song together. I think it'd be crazy. Just say, he gave me the hook.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just went in there and just recorded it and sent it. So ever since then, from summer 20? Yeah, summer 20 playlist.
Yeah.
You know, just been locked in with Reach and everybody else. I was doing a lot of challenges too. 2020, like I did the Pluto challenge with Miles Minnick and I did Mike Teasy's challenge and I did Missions challenge.
Yeah.
And I worked with Mission. Shout out to Mission.
West
Side. You know what I'm saying? That's the big Brody.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he was out here when like October.
Yeah, when Teasy came when he did his tour. He still stop up here.
Yeah.
Mission was out here. Yeah. That's crazy, yo. So how did the well, first of all, who's your favorite? Who's the favorite
that I've worked with?
That you work with.
Yeah. I need one. Like, I don't need that. You know, they all anointed.
I ain't gonna do that. Nah.
Like,
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, go ahead.
KB.
KB.
Yeah.
KB Code.
KB is like
energy is crazy, bro.
He has the energy.
I just want to DJ one.
And he just kind of lets you do your thing, and he'll come in and okay, maybe we could change this.
Yeah.
Or if you can explain yourself why you wanted to keep this, like he'll listen and boom. Not saying none of them, everybody else does it, but like KB really like brought me in, you know what I'm saying? Like on the projects, like producing on HGA2, like Imagine That, the intro, a lot of those.
Was you Imagine That?
Yeah.
Hold on, did I hear the drop?
Portia?
No, I don't know if I heard the drop. You know, hold on.
I ain't had the drops on the project.
That joint was fire. Imagine That was one of the
well, you did
my dopes.
You did the intro on?
Yeah, I was singing on the intro too. Yeah. He had me all over that joint.
That's crazy.
KB threw a lot. Yeah, KB threw a lot.
That album was super fire, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Love KB.
I didn't even know that was
y'all kind of label partners.
Yeah.
Let's
we gonna talk about that. February 9th is my last release under the label. Then I'm going back independent.
All right, so hold on. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. You dropped it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yo, wait, where you at that one?
Yeah. I just did it with the.
That's funny. Okay, so
when did that? When that? How? First of all, how did that come along?
Yeah, there we go.
KB threw the lob once again
from Sony.
Yeah. KB threw the lob right there too, where he was like, "I really feel like this would be good for you." You know, of course, I got a bag from it, everything like that. Like, it really helped in the long run.
Yeah, we see the chain. We see the chain.
Look, I'm glad we can talk about this. Let's talk about jewelry right quick.
Let's go.
That's the Vert mob. That's the entry.
Shop GLD, $600.
Oh, facts?
Yeah.
You know, I never. I heard
hold
of the
on.
website,
Wait,
but I didn't know it was legit.
Yeah.
That's what that Yahshua chain came from?
Nigga, don't
No.
do that.
No.
I was just playing.
No, different place.
Don't do that, man, like that, bro.
No, they could have customized it for him though. I don't know.
For $600, you know that.
No.
$600.
That's not what I said. I'm asking because you got the people that customize jewelry.
Man, wait till he get here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he on you. He on you.
Wait till
I'm gonna speak for me.
They said it.
I get my stuff from like GLD. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like accessory pieces. It doesn't make who I am.
Yeah.
You know, I can come into a room just sweatsuit. You know, and it's a lot of substance in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But like I just like it as little pieces to throw on extra. But I also know where to wear my stuff. Like I don't want to be a target either. You know what I'm saying? I went out to LAX and I'm out there on the west side. I'm gonna respect the politics. I ain't about to walk out here with like I had the Arbor chain. You know what I'm saying? I got that like early last year.
Yeah.
The Cuban tennis. Like
All from the same website? I'm
No.
gonna have to go on there.
no.
Well, Shop Go is cool though. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
Shop
go on
GLD is great.
I
It's
don't-
great
first
quality.
Of all, let me just be real. I don't know what that look like. I don't know what that Shop GLT look like. I'm just being real.
It's just GLD.
No. I'm not talking about him because I know he about to. He gonna make a scene. He gonna make a scene.
You want
your boy said he got his.
Look, feel that. Pass that to him.
Yeah, like you hear it on the table?
Yeah, I heard. Oh, this got a little weight.
It's got some weight to it.
What you say?
You want it? Look, I'll put it on my taxes. It's right off.
Right? Let me see.
Oh, bro. Nah, I ain't give it to you.
Yeah,
Hey, you know he can write out taxes now, so it's different.
Oh, you crazy. This is crazy.
But yeah,
I like
It's
that.
good quality,
That's
bro.
on fire.
you know, my wife honestly really like
Yeah, I know
pressed
that
me
one for
about
my
that.
birthday.
Yeah,
But like,
just like
why you
she
wear
would
it?
ask me like, why are you wearing this chain right now? Because the Abba chain is mad big. It's the like you see the Yeshua
Yeshua,
chain.
yeah.
It's just Abba, like it's huge.
So we y'all getting this? Cause we trying to get the Flow Mafia chain, bro. What's up, man?
Flow
And
Mafia,
Breeze wouldn't
yeah.
tell her. He talking. It's sitting in the seat, right?
Oh yeah.
I was like, yo, where you get the chain made at, man? We want to get something made. The Fresh Level chain. He's like, yeah, go do that.
That's crazy.
He said, yeah.
That's
do that.
crazy.
Y'all do
Okay,
that.
I'll give you some plugs on
Yeah,
where you can
I
go.
appreciate that, man.
Right.
We can't even get plugs from the homie. They gotta come out the state. You know what I'm saying?
man?
All right, you hear this, Breeze. You gonna hear it, bro.
Nah, it's like with the fashion and apparel, everything that I do, like Star Baby Worldwide, I don't got the hoodie or nothing like that with me.
Oh, you
But-
got your own clothes line too?
Yeah. So I got
bro,
like
no
the
merch.
streetwear hoodies, but they're like high quality, like satin line hoods and sewn on patches and everything. Like I was selling them for $100 a pop, and people thought that was crazy. But I'm like the amount of time and effort you put into it, and I'm drawing these designs up.
Yeah, he know.
Yeah. So like we ran that play, but I talked to manufacturers on Alibaba, so I'm giving people free game right now. Alibaba is a manufacturer site where you can get anything from like bags made if you want to do wholesale, clothes, jewelry. I haven't done Alibaba or jewelry, but
I already got it down.
I've talked. Yeah.
I'll be looking at all type of stuff.
Yeah, hitting them folks up. You can get samples.
Remember the LED screens I was showing you?
Yeah, the Alibaba.
Alibaba,
Yeah.
and they'll get you right. You know, like, and it's not gonna break your pockets either.
Yeah, I'll take it, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
So when you got the lob from KB, right, for the Sony situation, how did that make you feel? Like, what was those initial emotions like?
I was really happy. I was like, man, like, why me? At first, I was like, are you sure? Like, this is big. But he really believed, and I was like, okay, cool. And I felt like the intentions were always pure, and I wanted to do it, but then I also didn't take into account that I didn't really build a brand for myself. So now it's like I'm trying to scrap together and figure out what's my brand and who's my community and who are my people, and be a part of a major record label, and it just clashed. So like I wasn't having fun no more because I'm like, I don't know how to cater to the people that's, you know, following me or tapped in. Now I'm just trying to make TikTok hits because Spinback caught like every record label's attention. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
So like I went through like 2-3 weeks of just having meetings. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we want this for this much. And I'm like, I can tell that's all he wanted. But Sony wanted more than just one song. They wanted me as an artist. But in the middle of the year, I didn't know who I was as an artist. You know, so then it just got kind of like, I feel like I'm failing y'all. You know, I'm wasting y'all time because I'm not as in it as what I should be. So we agreed like, all right, cool. I need to take more time just to be independent and build my brand. So now Star Baby Worldwide, like it's a website. I got Star Baby Family. I got SBF.radio where I'm playlist curating, all of these things, and it wasn't that hard to do. You know, I thought it was gonna be mad hard to pull off.
Starbaby.com?
Starbabyworldwide.com. WRLDWIDE.
WO.
So STARR.
Oh, 2 R's.
Yeah, 2 R's.
Missed that.
WRLDWIDE.
So you're, because I got a little bit lost. You said you signed to Sony.
I signed to Sony top of the year last
and then
year.
you said you didn't know who your audience was. Yeah. So you're now going back to independent to curate that?
Yeah. So basically, I'm going back to actually like give myself a chance to where if a major pops back up, like I know these are the people I can get my stuff out to, and I know this is my system. So help me because I would think that record labels usually sign artists whenever they have
that situation
like the buzz, like have all that complete. So how is it that it worked? First question is, how is it that it didn't work that way for you? Well, it worked with you being incomplete, quote unquote. And question number 2 is, why can't you do that now with the backing of the label?
Yeah, that's
because labels are they're investors basically. Yeah, like they're investing the bread into what you're doing. But if you want to keep like your creative control, you need to have some sort of plan. And in the beginning, I had like a similar plan. I'm like, okay, I might just do like Super Duper Crunk Tape Part 2. You know what I'm saying? And just turn up like that. But I started maturing on the inside. Yeah. It's like, dang, now God is dealing with me in the middle of this label deal. And it's like, I need to make some changes. And it may seem drastic. But it was also like, I was being hypocritical. I was only making the TikTok hits now. Like, the songs are still good. Crosswalk is still good. Freshie is still good. But it was like I was trying to chase that moment again for the approval of the label. And to make them like feel like, okay, we're getting our investment back. But they never felt that way.
So why would they come to you in the first place if you didn't have all that?
Did they come to you at that? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Like, did they come to you and say, what were you saying? Because I want to make sure I ain't clashing with you.
No, go ahead.
What you mean?
Because my mind is like 3 questions now.
All right, so
because I'm like, I'm really.
My thing is, if I'm willing to sign you, then I'm probably willing to also take on some of that.
The growing pain.
Yeah, I'm not saying some labels have the ability to do that. I mean, they already invested. They already have their network with people. They can kind of just help you, guide you in the right direction if that's what they want to do. Yeah. So you stepping away and them being investors, like, what does that look like?
So the deal that I have was a 5-song deal.
5 song?
5 song.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, so it's a different deal than what a lot of other artists were getting. Some artists, they sign like 500,000, 10, projects. Like, nah, we went back and forth. So it's like a developmental deal.
Okay.
So when you got a label,
that makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, so they want to steer you in a direction, but what happens when your artist just loses vision? Then what do they do? You know what I'm saying? They're just like, okay, well, we'll wait on you. Yeah. And I was like, let me not be unfair to y'all and like finish what I started, but I'm not gonna burn the bridge either. But let me mature some more, because I signed at 25. You know what I'm saying? So signed at 25, and I felt like it was kind of early. I feel like I have so much more. Like it's a time process when you have to release songs. You got to turn in songs like 6 to 8 weeks in advance, and cool. Yeah, so I went from releasing at a very high clip.
I know they got to do that.
You know what I'm saying? I was releasing like 30, 40 songs a year. Then I dropped down to 5. That's another growing pain because I'm a 100%er. 100% is the people who do everything themselves. So I can get the cover art made.
Wow, that sounded like some Illuminati type thing. I'm a 100%er.
That's crazy.
I'm talking Jack.
I know it. But yeah, like I do everything myself. I record myself, engineer, I write all the music. I can direct the videos. I can write scripts for the videos. So now it just gets to a point where you're antsy.
So you just get all the points.
Yeah, my song is done in 2 days, but it's like we need to do 6 to 8 weeks. So it was different for me.
Taking that 6 to 8 week situation, that's enough time for them to basically prep everything.
Yeah, that's enough time for people to send it out to like the BETs and MTV, and it's a certain way you got to break down all your songs whenever you're sending it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting a book together.
Bro, yeah, gonna be dope.
I'm putting a book together like a
that's tough.
No Music for Dummies Star Baby edition, where it's not even like a story you follow. You just open each chapter and there's these different tools that is being used all over the place.
Okay, so with that being said, would you take some of that same like, what's the word I'm looking for? You'll take some of that same. You're gonna take some of that with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some of that with me.
So you won't like your dropping. I know it's gonna increase, of course.
Oh yeah, we look. I drop February 9th. Tell me why drops in February 9th, and then March 1st.
Oh, you got it. It's already done.
It's already done.
You know,
it's already
put
done.
me on your email list.
I just started the email list too. I just figured out how to do that. That's crazy.
Bro, I wish I would have. I've been telling people about it. Not you in particular, but
people so in Atlanta don't listen to us.
They don't listen to me.
It's
bro.
so easy. Google contacts.
They don't listen, bro.
Google contacts.
Mike Teasy do it.
Mike Teasy is amazing with what he does. He has his ducks in a row. For sure.
Absolutely.
He 100% too.
Yeah.
For the most part. I know he is because we was talking. I talked to him, and he is too.
So I'm sorry. Go
ahead.
No.
So taking
you just took it back.
My bad. Nah, it's my because one of the biggest things I tell people like, it's like before you just drop sometimes. You need to drop. You need to have everything prepped to give people enough time to actually be. I can't wait till this come out. Yeah. A lot of times I particularly as a DJ. I don't get a lot of the music until it drop anyway. Right. Which some of them people I know y'all personally. Yeah. Like personally outside the music situation. Yeah. Like just send me an email.
Why? Can you explain like to the artist too, like myself as well? Like why is it important for you to get the music early as a DJ?
DJs, for the most part, are meant to break. They're around to break the records for artists. Yep. I as a DJ, as a Christian hip hop DJ. I have been invited to a lot of secular places. Yep. And I play the music, and it's received very, very well. Like this year, I'm trying to get back into the Sweet Auburn Fest. Okay. So the Sweet Auburn Fest happens every year, once a year. I've been talking to one of the homies. He told me to hit him back up so I can solidify. He said, as long as you serious, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. Yeah. He said, I ain't gonna say the rest part. I'll tell y'all off air. For sure. But this is the opportunity to get your music heard for 1,000 people that's gonna come across this joint. Yeah. So if they have the opportunity to have the music, not only can they use it on their platforms, it just pretty much broadens the horizon of the music being like heard for one. Because a lot of Atlanta artists, bro, I've played music for. Yeah. Around doing different gigs, and I know people don't know because they run up to me like, "Yo, who was that?" And I tell them, "You don't know him? All right, cool."
And they're right here.
And they
gigs right here in the city.
They in the city. They don't know, and that's not a shot of a bad thing. It's just that's what I'm be trying to tell y'all. I want to throw out mixtapes. Yeah. So as long as I I'm gonna personally call you. You give me a song, they don't come out until what is you said February
9th.
I said, hey bro, I want to drop this mixtape. Can I drop it before it come out? I make sure it's a lot of such and such in there, so you can't just copy it. If you say yeah, all right, cool. No. If I really want the song, I rock with you. I'm gonna wait to drop the mixtape till the song comes out. Yeah.
I like that.
That's just me. Yeah. So I call people, and I tell them like, yo, give me the song. We got Fresh Leftovers Radio. Yep. Humble Opinion. We play it on here. We let everybody hear.
Plus Fleet
DJs, gospel DJs.
For sure.
That's a whole DJ organization.
That's a whole coalition right there.
Coalition
whole
DJs.
Bunch. That's hard.
So you drop the record in that, and it's like
I ain't even know about that.
100 DJs got it.
That's crazy.
100 other DJs
and Fleet gospel DJs. They know who you are.
Wow.
I'm like, I just had Scootie come up. That's crazy. Oh, for real? Y'all had him come up? Yeah, he come up to the like. Crazy. It's crazy. I think the lack of understanding is. I think social media has totally broken that bond with it because I personally feel like social media is a tool and you got to keep using all the tools. Don't think that just because you drop the song on Instagram that I'm gonna get it. I don't see it. I don't even be on Instagram that much anyway. And when I do, if we not interacting like that, you're not popping up on my feed.
Yeah.
But I'm just either a phone call away, an email away.
Yeah.
Drop it in the email, and it's so simple. Collect these DJs, emails, and then all you gotta do is send one, and it's going to 5. You send one, it's going to 25.
Yeah.
You send another one, it's not only going to me, but it's coming on the show to go on the station. Send it to the stations, bro.
Yeah.
That's how they used to do it.
Yep.
And that's the frustrating part, because I'm like, I ain't too long to start doing this, like being in the Christian hip hop realm like that. To know what I know more than the artist who's been doing it longer than I've been doing it. I just feel weird, because I'm like, people holding off on the information, but I'm like, bro, it's not, people not holding off. You got YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
And YouTube telling us everything.
Yep.
And that's where I got some of my information from. Nice was another source. MC
Shout
Nice
out
was
to
another
Shout out
source.
MC Nice.
As soon as I left that situation when he dropped them gems, I came back and gave it to everybody. That's what you need to do. Here's the site. Shooting everything.
And you know what's crazy? We got a friend of ours. Shout out to Rez, right?
Yeah, Rez Nation.
He was working a record with Erica Mason, Chains.
Chains.
And I remember he like most artists, they dive heavy on the streaming. Like they want to get it out. They try to do it from the social media side.
Yeah.
But what Rez did, he went on a radio tour, and he went on he was pushing it to all the DJs. And man, that song shot up the charts to #1 so quick.
Billboard charts.
Like so
Billboard
quick.
charts.
I know that sound
And it's
exchange
just
was
like
crazy.
it was crazy. He retired. He was like, I'm done. I'm good.
We'll talk after.
I know. But a lot of artists don't have sound change. You need to talk to your boy, because that's one of the persons I gave it to.
Yeah.
I don't know if he might not know, but I'm just saying, bro.
You got to work the system the correct way, man.
Yeah.
And a lot
I'm
of
not
artists
benefit for this information by holding it. I share it.
we do, but they don't listen to us, man. It takes Scootie Wop coming in, and
Scootie
dropping
won't spread the
gems.
word, but
We're
You
just
know
going to
what I'm saying?
reiterate it.
It's gonna get to the point, because I believe, the hip hop side of the Christian side of it, we gotta make room for it, bro. It's time to infiltrate not just the streets with it, but the church, because the churches ain't rocking with it like that.
Nope.
Yeah.
But that's the problem, because hip hop in general is inside the church already. You just don't know it. And what way? You don't know that it's in there, infiltrated the way it is, and some of y'all do. But you got artists like yourself who can come there and show them a different light and give them, so they start receiving a different. Oh shoot, Scootie Wop, you heard that new, to the point where you start hearing them talk about it.
Yeah.
And then they start talking about it in school.
Yeah.
And it starts going from there.
Yep. And then pick up quick.
And it's gonna pick up quick.
Yeah.
Spin back, bro.
We gotta land this plane, man. We don't keep Wop too long, man. We want to keep Wop too long, because we want him to come back. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be back.
He go back to KB house. Nah, don't go over there. They gonna keep you. They gonna keep you for 4 or 5 hours. That's gonna hurt my feelings. That's gonna hurt my feelings, man. I'm joking. But Wop, I always ask this question to artists. What is one failure that you were proud of, most proud of? Something that you were attempting to do, it didn't work. You didn't see it in the moment, but then later on, it was like, dang, I'm glad I didn't do that, or I'm glad that didn't work, because it opened the door for this, or God used that for that, and it worked out.
I feel like God used like heartbreak to really like jumpstart a whole lot of this. So the last relationship I was in, I'll leave it nameless, but.
Sorry, what?
I said the last relationship I was in, I'm gonna leave it nameless. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
But I thought that I was hearing from God, but I was actually like ignoring him, and he showed me a dream. I call it the glass house dream. I can't forget it. Where the girl that I was with was cheating with the guy in this glass house. She couldn't see me, they couldn't see me, but I could see them. And I was early in the relationship, and I ignored it. And then it comes out 2 years later after the breakup that was the person, stuff was going on with. And I felt like I failed, like, God, I didn't listen to you. I ignored you. And it put me not in a dark place, but I was more so like just very confused. Like, man, is my spiritual antennas just ain't working? Like, what's going on? Like, I thought I really missed and dropped the ball. I was ignoring God, and I thank God that I had my brothers around me that like lifted me up, and my wife came into the picture. And that was a really huge blessing, because she has honestly, like, I talk about her so much because she has stemmed a lot of this stuff. I didn't like singing in my music.
So that's where the singing started coming from.
Yeah, because she leads worship. Yeah, she leads worship out there in Toronto. She makes music as well, and she was just saying, like, you have a voice, use it. Like, it's not a bad voice, it's not an ugly voice. You just got to use it more. So that's when I started doing more of the ghetto lullaby stuff and the no weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah, no weapons.
I got to mix with that, bro. You got to hear it, bro.
Hey, look, I got time, bro.
I'm going to let you.
Yeah.
That no weapons went crazy.
Man. And the remix too. The remix, Fred.
Yeah, that joint was fire.
Fred,
he's bro.
That's powerful. That did something for me as a kid. The little kid in me.
Yeah.
That my mom would always play Fred Hammond going to school all the time. That did something for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that failure in that relationship, and that was my first relationship as a saved man. Where I kept trying, because I'm like, I'm with God, so I got to be able to persevere. There's the other side where God is like, I told you, no, get out of there. Don't turn back and turn into salt. So that's just what happened. That's what happened.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My wife told me something about a situation. She said, don't go back to Egypt. So I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
I know
wow,
exactly what you're saying.
Sheesh, baby. I said, all right.
I told you right before that. I was like, hey, man, that
when she said that, though, I was
that
like,
Egypt bar was crazy.
Egypt bar hit.
That hit way harder than my joint. Pause.
Yeah.
So Scootie, what you got? What you got going on next, man? What you?
Was that the Drake? Was that the Westbrook joint?
What you got going?
Oh no, I gotta add. I know we real quick. We know you talk on top with the salvation. In what way do you feel your music reflects the essence of Christ, though?
That's a good question. Let me think before I answer that.
Take some time.
I'm thinking of the essence of Christ, right?
Yeah.
I feel like my music does empower people, and Christ gave us a language or a lingo that we probably never would have had. You know what I'm saying? To say things and speak in power. I feel like my music in this season, like, I'm giving people vocabulary, like you listen to like Maverick City and you're singing these songs, and now it's just entering into your subconscious. Like, I'm speaking these things over myself. So I feel like I'm giving people the empowerment in words.
Yeah.
Which is why I've been so hard on myself the last 2 years, where I'm kind of like recanting statements like Bible Blicky bars and Demon Killer bars and all of that stuff. Like, I really had to go back and was like, this isn't right.
Wow. You know, it's funny you say that, because I was having a conversation with someone and saying, yo, I don't know why artists are saying like the Bible my blicky and this. What do you feel about that?
I'll say for me personally, I can't speak for nobody else.
Yeah.
It's similar to what we came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always like, oh yeah, like we're just aiming diss tracks at the devil now at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Which is tough.
It's tough, but like, somebody who is new to the faith and they're taking this and going, like, it's a real spiritual battle going on. So they're taking this stuff into the real, like, demons don't die, right? So I can think of maybe one situation where it was like the closest thing to death, where Jesus, it was Legion, I believe.
Yeah.
Jesus casted out the
Legion
Legion
of swans,
and they went and drowned themselves. So I'm like, that's the closest thing. But I'm doing you a disservice telling you that you can kill a demon. Demons roam this earth for years and years to come.
And they pulling up with more homies.
They pull up with more. And they enter into somebody else magnified than what they were before. So I'm like, it sounded cool. Like, it fits. It's a good bar to throw in there. I got the 66 in the clip, all that stuff, run up on a demon, slime them out, this, that, and the third. This stuff we was talking about in the world. And I can talk about it because I did it too.
Yeah.
Like the early verse stuff. Yeah. What? Yeah, I was talking that demon talk for sure. I was demon killing out, boy. Yeah. And KB said something. He was like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not about to invite no spiritual attack. I ain't gonna talk about it. And from that day forward, I was like, oh shoot.
That's crazy.
And he said in passing.
Like inviting a spiritual attack.
Think about something like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, Wop, man. Let's land this plane because we keep going,
bro. You know when you sleep. You know when you sleep and they say you can't get up that the witch is riding you.
Yeah.
You still want the demon
or the hag.
Or the hag is riding you.
Yeah.
No sir. So Wop, man, what you got coming up next, man? Just let the people know, man.
Yeah. Weight loss journey. We're gonna get down to a nice healthy weight so we can crowd surf. No,
he got it for you. He got it. Crowd surf.
I heard you be trying to crowd. I heard you do be crowd surfing.
I do. Not right now though, but like when I first started, heck yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I think I seen a video you jumping out in the crowd.
Breeze did too, yeah.
Breeze crowd surf?
That's what I was told. He did one time. Why you say it like that, bro?
I ain't know about that. Look, every time I talk to him about that, he be like, nah, chill out, bro. Chill out. I joke with him every show. I'm like, bro, I'm going to get on the mic and say, if y'all chill loud enough, Breeze going to jump. And he be like, man, chill out. Ask him about Sierra Vos and he'll tell you a funny story. But
hold on.
Wait, didn't they have a story?
He jump like the cat and didn't make it, bro?
Nah, he told the crowd that I was gonna jump.
Wait, that was the story Breeze was telling?
Yeah.
When y'all was in Texas?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta hear your side.
He was like,
yeah, he was like,
we gotta hear your side.
Yeah.
I made a song about that. Song was fire, by the way.
Yeah, Texas. Texas redeemed themselves, but I was on the stage like I'm just turned. You know, I have jeans on, a V-Lone shirt, and like a fitted on with some fives. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in no attire to jump. You know, like these jeans was kind of tight, low key, and he like stopped the music.
What?
And he like, man, where are the strong people at? And all the dudes in the front, yeah.
So,
It's like a barrier, so it's not just the crowd right off the stage. It's the stage barrier,
little gap, yeah.
people, gates, people. I'm not jumping this far off the stage. But he stopped the whole set to say that, and we're arguing on the stage like, bro, I'm not jumping. I'm not jumping. He was like, bro, he gonna jump. Right there, bro, so that's when Bryce ended up jumping. Yeah, and like they caught him and like they threw him back, but like he hit half of the railing. So that happened to me.
You'd have broke the other leg 6 times.
Man, what? So yeah, I ain't gonna jump unless
I looked at bro and
on stage in front of everybody. I'm not jumping, bro. I don't care who cheers.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
Weight loss journey, ghetto lullabies. I can't say the exact date, but we'll start releasing songs from that project March 1st. Expect the song every 3 weeks after that.
Oh shoot!
You know what I'm saying? Like we ramping up.
He probably got so much in the vault already.
It's a lot. Most of the project, when we get off air, we can run through it. The playlist curation, just continuing to build those playlists up on Spotify.
Are you building the playlist personally?
Yeah. So I have a Google form submission that people can submit to throughout the week, and every Friday I go through and I listen to it, and I have it split up in different playlists. It's like SPF.hype, so all the super turnt music. The Journey music, which is like Avery Doreen, Madison Ryan Ward, Steady. Like, it's a journey. Like, you see that in a movie, somebody going somewhere, reaching a destination. You got the SBF.West, that's the West Coast.
Okay.
You got the Bars joint. So all the heavy hitters, Dayton.
Yeah.
All of them boys, like,
Crazy.
barred out. Yeah, so it's a bunch of different things for different fields. So I'm working on that myself with my wife. We take Fridays to just sit and listen through all the music.
Yeah, that's the
So everything don't get playlisted though, but we listen through everything.
Yeah, we're gonna create some playlists too here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put up a release radar because since y'all ain't giving me the music, that's the only way I can let the people know about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Scootie, we on board now.
We lit.
It's only the art. How do I phrase this, Holy Spirit?
You about to get in trouble, bro.
Yeah, I was.
I
gotta ask. I'm doing better.
Yeah,
I'm doing better.
I'm
doing better because I feel like it's only the creme de la creme rise, and they stand out.
Yeah.
The artists that don't want to do the work, that the groundwork, the real serious behind the scenes work.
And it's tough.
They the ones that just kind of seems to get stuck in the loop of just performing here, performing there, performing here, performing here, performing there, performing here, performing here, performing, and that's it. You know what I mean? They get stuck in that loop. And when you really look at it, it's like these are the artists that we reach out to help. These are the artists that we reach out to really kind of, like, this is how you got to move. This is how you got to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? And they're the ones that, kind of shuns it away. But then you see the ones that take it serious on a different level are the ones that rise to the top in a different type of way.
Yeah. You just dust your feet off and move to the next city.
Keep it moving, man.
Yeah.
You enjoyed yourself, Scootie?
Yeah, man.
That's good, man. That's good, man. That's good. That always makes me happy, man.
Yeah.
Glad to have you, man. This was definitely one of them ones I can cross off the bucket list for sure.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely, man. Let them know where they can follow you if they live under a rock. Everybody knows Scootie Wop.
Man, you follow me on Instagram at Scootie Wop, Facebook at Scootie Wop. I'm not on Twitter.
I got off too, bro.
YouTube.
I got off too.
YouTube at Scootie Wop, or you can catch me on your local street serving. Simple as that.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, sir, man. You know the vibes, man. We live and certified. Make sure you tap in with Scootie Wop. Man, we appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
God bless y'all,
the
man.
thing I like about he hit us up.
Yeah, man. That was love. That's love for sure, man.
Yeah,
that's love.
Oh, yo, Scootie hit us up. For real.
Had to pop out.
Bro, he was hype.
Had to.
He was hype. I was like, what day? What day? Bro.
Hey, when I seen that, I just hopped on like, hey, are you coming before? We want to. We can't do the same day, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
would have been Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm on the clock right now at work. I'm like, hey, look, Scootie pulling up. I'll be back. Like,
fired, bro.
Don't say that in the atmosphere now, brother.
Oh, man.
Dang, man.
Promotion.
Promotion. There we go. Thank you. Yo, we appreciate you, man, Scootie Wop. Thank you for joining us today, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Flow Mafia, you know the vibes, man. Tap in with Scootie Wop, man. Get the playlist, get all that new stuff. Follow him. You know what I mean? Put that like, that bell, so you know when he dropping whatever he dropping. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
All right, Flow Mafia. We catch y'all next week. We love y'all. Peace.